Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play E.V.O, The Search for Eden. We made it to the end of Chapter 3, but the Tyrosaurs kept just destroying us. And obviously, it's better to have a lot of E.V.O points, because look how many I have now after going to the domain of Tyrosaurs and going back and forth between the first two Tyrosaurs that you see in this area. I got to flashing meat only once, and that gives you 1,000 E.V.O points as well as 7 hit points healed. Should I get the flashing meat off of Tyrosaur, which again I only got once. But as you can see, judging by how I got the evolutionary points just from going back and forth between the first two Tyrosaurs in this area, I was able to get a very high evolution point yield. And because of that, I can leave immediately and head on down to the domain of Tyrosaur. And in case I get my butt kicked and I know I'm going to die, I can just get a horn and do this thing called not dying, which would make a whole ton of sense. So basically, what you have to do is just survive. And I am one hit away from death. I'm going to get the forehead horn. I could get the spiral horn if I wanted to, but that thing will last me a little longer in case something awful happens. And I can do stuff like that. It'll help me survive a little while against the Tyrosaurs should I need to use it. I don't need to get a horn again just yet. I can keep fighting. And I need to be a little patient as I do this, because 3 horns are gonna be... 3 horns. 3 bites from the Tyrosaur are going to be enough to do me in. And in case I need health again and I still haven't lost a horn, I can always just remove the horn for half the cost of the forehead horn. And, whoa, hey, no. As I was saying, I can always remove the horn for 500, and I can get all my hit points back. Basically, you just have to survive just long enough, and you should be able to make it out of here okay. Once you beat up enough Tyrosaurs, the game basically just basically the ground starts shaking. And, yeah, I still have a few hits left. I can still do this. And, wow, I did really well there. Yeah, basically I just want to bite as soon as these guys stop. Wow, I'm actually doing a little better than I did in the practice run. That's neat. Just keep on fighting. Just keep moving around and fighting. You should be able to do this, and when your screen shakes like this, you've made it. Watch out! The river of asteroids is breaking apart. It is about to fall to the ground. A great number of rocks are dropping. Hurry up! Hurry, get out of here! And we have the luxury of the time trans that takes us to the Ice Age. The Tyrosaurs aren't so lucky. You barely escaped. However, at that time, the world of dinosaurs was... And this is where my practice run ended, because I didn't want to spoil this on myself. This is gonna be... Oh, jeez. Oh, this is sad. And that one Tyrosaur down there at the bottom has a rock on top of him, and his tongue is just sticking out like... Forget the day of Lavos. This is Watership Down material right here. Just so much death. The game ain't even sugarcoating this. Even the children of these things are dead. And man, even that one dinosaur just shielded their kid from the rocks. That kid ain't gonna last long because of all the cooling temperatures. What has happened? The dust clouds from the asteroids created a very dense cloud blocking out all of the sunlight. The temperature in the land was dropping. Many of the dinosaurs could not bear the cold weather and passed away. This is a sad incident referred to the extinction of the dinosaurs. I forgot to add 2 as there. It will be talked about for generations to come. But now we are in the Ice Age, Chapter 4. From now on, a new life form called mammal will be born. You have a chance to become one. Chapter 4, Ice Age, 65 million to 36 million BC. Here we are, the final chapter of E.V.O, The Search for Eden. And as you can see, the world as we know it is starting to take shape. You can see Europe, kinda. You can see Africa, Asia, and what is apparently supposed to be Australia. I'm guessing we're in probably what could be part of India, maybe. But there's no place else we can go other than the iced coast. So we might as well go ahead and go over here. Iced coast. And as you can see, we have ice physics. We can't even move very effectively on this ice. We can't even dash if we double tap left or right. Also, there's a crystal here. E.V.O tip. Evolution is slowing down in this age. Reptiles change very little and they will have few enemies. You must be careful. Evolution is slow among the mammals. You will struggle against strong enemies. Someday you may evolve into a creature known as a human being. And while you can do it in this chapter, we're not going to be able to do it quite yet. For now, let's go ahead and head to this next area, Cave of Judgment. I've actually got some notes on me so that way my commentary can be a little better as I do this practice run, because I only practiced the Tyrosaurs stuff and I knew there wasn't going to be much in the way of difficult stuff after that. But when you go into the Cave of Judgment, you'll finally meet the spirit of the dinosaurs. We are very happy living without fear of our enemies, although we have weak bodies. Tyrosaurs family over there has something to tell you. Oh, those must have been the mushrooms talking. But we should be able to go over here. And by talking to this family, I was told by Gaia to give you the power to become a mammal. I was also ordered to check if you deserve to become a mammal. In order to make you a mammal, we have to use some of our spirit power called hope from our people who have been defeated. I must judge you. Congratulations! You deserve to become a mammal! This just reminded me of those old internet ads with the sound that scared the crap out of anybody who managed to come across them and like, congratulations, you're a grand prize winner. You will not be able to return to the form you are in now if you decide to become a mammal. How will you choose? Evolve to a mammal or stay as you are? Good question. I'm kind of stopping here a little bit because this is a big decision. However, I've stated that I've wanted to do this before, and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to evolve as a mammal. I got it. Great power! Give this creature a new body for this era. Mysterious time stream evolves you. And we are now this thing. And we've lost all our E.V.O points. Which means we have to get experience / E.V.O points again. And, well, that's pretty much it. Goodbye, dinosaurs. So, we're now this rat thing, I guess. Obviously, we're not going to beat the game in this way. So we are going to have to get stronger. So here we have another green flashing dot. This takes us to the Cave of Deltadium. And we have some bigger rats. We want to fight them, but first we get a rumor from Deltadium. I'm afraid there are still dinosaurs alive. They will not be able to withstand the cold. They will perish soon. I would be more interested in the white two-legged creature living in the West Continent. They are defeating the mammals trying to evolve. I'm so scared! So, apparently, nothing is going as it should. Apparently, the dinosaurs are still alive. Because apparently, something is going on. Plus, there are some weird white two-legged enemies that are trying to destroy the mammals. So once again, some force is at work trying to stop history as it should go, which is weird. The dinosaurs are still alive. This has been hinted at before, but only just barely. And we don't know what's causing it at all. Even Gaia had no idea. And she's like, what's up with the crystals? But that's pretty much all she said. So now we're actually going to see the story that the game has been wanting to tell, but didn't really do the best job of telling. And by story, I mean some weird anime thing that is going on and involves evolution, which has barely been hinted at the whole time, to the point where the game was basically at least 95% about you just evolving and just time traveling through the ages. Also, I have now defeated 15, well, now I'm going to defeat 15 rats. These rats are quite weak, even for our new mammal stage, which I'm glad is a thing, because I do not feel like fighting strong enemies. Now, of course, we stayed as a reptile. Nice, 50 and 10. Had we stayed as a reptile, these things would have been super easy. Now, had we not decided not to try to become a human, the game was still ended the same way either way. Also, apparently I gotta leave the cave and get out of here the same way I came in order to clear the stage. I want to beat up at least 3 more giant rats before I do this. I want at least a little bit of experience, and then I'm gonna see how much I need for virtually anything. What can I do for... well, I can do cat-like jaws. We can do dog-like jaws, fierce jaws, rabbit-like jaws, horse-like jaws. We can do horns, just like last time, just the same ones that we had as a reptile. We can extend her neck. there is the Ramothicus body, but for some reason, this is grayed out. Something tells me we're probably going to have to do something to get that. And we can also add horns to the back of her head, though I don't necessarily want to do that. So I'm just going to stay as I am for the most part. And I'm just going to leave this place and just go on around here. So now we have another area. We might as well go ahead and go to it. Welcome to the door to Mount Snow. And we have more rats. We might as well go ahead and eat them. But there is... Ow. Well, thankfully that didn't even hurt me. But there is a cave entrance down there. I might as well go ahead and go in. And Bull Ikustega are still around. And wow, these guys are easy to destroy. I can easily get quite a few things here as long as I don't get myself horribly stepped on along the way. As long as I don't let these things just get all over me, I should be able to defeat them pretty easily. Of course, they can still get the jump on you. Still not the best place to farm, though. I'm just gonna go right under this guy and just keep binding that dude to the left. So, now that we're done for the most part, that rat could have at least given me had the courtesy to let me put my drink back on the desk before trying to attack me. But nope, I had to be super close to it. But now that we're out of that cave, there's really nothing else over here. We might as well just keep going to the right. And another area, apparently. Also, there are now some columns of ice to the left there, which is kind of interesting. And there is Domaine Paradis. And these guys can leap. And if I could bite the squirrels, that'd be great. These things give me 30 evolutionary points. And they just keep going. Well, I'll be able to beat you down just the same. Nom. I think these things would be a little better to beat up if we weren't in this shape. And to the left here, to the west, is another area. But I want to see if I can evolve my jaws a little bit. What can I do for jaws? Do I want cat-like jaws? Do I want rabbit-like jaws? This is a hard decision to make. And if I can get close to this guy and bite him, I could be able to bite him a little bit more. There we go. I'll go ahead and go for some more. Do I want to? Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and get a little bit more experience here. Maybe give myself the dog-like jaws. I could use those. Let's see what happens if I get the dog-like jaws. Let's go ahead and get the dog-like jaws. Wow, we actually look like a dog now. And that just gave us a much better bite. And that's not exactly what I wanted to do, but I'll do it. Just to get back up there after accidentally falling off. At least there's no ice physics here. Once we go past the iced coast. So I'm going to spend a little more time in this video and seeing what I can do here. Let's see what happens if we bite things. There we go. I can go ahead and beat these things up for a little bit of experience. Nice. Very nice. I could probably get a little bit of experience here this way, and it'd probably help me in the next area too. But we're not going to go into the next area until the next video. Join me next time where we explore most of the world of the Ice Age and survive, I guess. I don't really know what else to say for this part other than that. So until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!